Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. And in the last video, we started building the Fish Me a Dish game. Here it is. We've gotten all the outside done, and we've gotten a little bit of the inside done, and we're going to have to do one tiny little addition. Not really so much a correction, but I forgot to put them in there. Comment Companion, who is, of course, in my love garden already, made a what do you call it, a comment. Yes, the master of comments. And I forgot the torches on the back of the cat face. That is true. I had to record that video like 3 times, and the third time I guess I forgot to put them in there. Anyway, so there should be torches on the pink parts of the ear, and then right down here below, like the upper part of the smiley, I guess it is, like that. So that actually helps. It actually helps light it up from the front, oddly enough. I don't know, it seems to be somewhat translucent wool, different than I'm used to expecting it. So what we're going to do today is the redstone.
Redstone alert, redstone alert, redstone alert.
Yeah, that's a big redstone alert, because this is some crazy redstone. Now, of course, we have absolutely nothing in here right now. Upstairs is very... there's nothing up there. But what I want to do first is to... let's go to my Stampy download seed, and I want to give you kind of a preview of what we're going to do, and then we'll talk about it more in just a second. So let's flip over to that one. And before we go in here, I wanted to show you something. I am working furiously on this game back here. You see, it's got quite a bit built. It's slightly under construction on the inside still there, yeah, this one's a killer. Every little block and angle and stuff like that. And, like, there's just no like patterns. It's going to be tough. It's gonna be like a terrain video. Really, I think it's going to be something like that. But yeah, I've got some good video of it. So this is all nice and accurate. So we will have a nice accurate build for that. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of show that off just a little bit. Oh, look, my redstone's running today. Hooray! Look, it wasn't in the last time we went over there. So yeah, so this is my Stampy download seed world that I'm building. Had to move my, did I mention this? I had to move my, I'm getting off track, I know. I had to move this whole building, this whole crystal water thing. It was over 1 block too far in this direction, because I had this 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks wide. I had it at 5 blocks wide, and it just obviously it moved that over that way. Thankfully, I have nothing built beyond that, so it didn't affect anything else. But anyway, let's get back to the fish bean dish here. All right, let's go down here. So what we're going to do today, and I want to make sure we note a couple of things. Get down in there. Okay, so the door, check out the door handle. This is a, what do we call this? A left-hand door, I think it is. But anyway, because the handle's on the left, or it opens up, I don't know. But this is going to be where we're going to have to build a double door, but we only are going to put down the rightmost door. We're going to pretend to build a door over here, but otherwise, if we just put a door down here, it's going to open the opposite way. So real quick, let's go up here, and right now this is set up exactly the way Stampy built it. There's absolutely no deviation whatsoever. I even have the little signs over here. We'll be doing those as well. And this is just this is a mirror of what's over here. So you just split this right down the middle, and so what we're going to do is build like half of this. We're going to build like this half, I think, and then I'll let you do the other half, because that's it's just a mirror image and shouldn't be too big of a problem. But I'm also going to show you a simpler version. It's a little less complicated, and it actually works a teeny tiny bit better, and I'll explain why. If we go back downstairs, I just need to show you this real quick here. Let's go over to this side. They'll be fine. So this is the finished kitchen, obviously, and as the game goes along, these 2 pistons will go up, and you'll fish from here. And then these 3 will go up. You'll fish from here, but then when these last 2 go up for some reason, and it's just kind of the way the redstone is, these over here also go up very quickly, and they go right back down again. But so the improved method actually avoids that, and so it's just a tiny bit better. in that respect. So, but not to disparage the work of the Stampy Cat, because that is this was his like big first redstone thing, and it is impressive. It does work just fine, but we're just going to simplify things a bit. So let's get back to the builder world and get started. So inside, what we're going to do, we're not going to build the inside of the restaurant in this video, but since we're doing just the redstone, we're just going to take our spruce wood though, and we're going to build the back wall that goes behind the counter. And to do that, we're going to see how oh, here we go. The door is 2 blocks wide. So we're going to go all the way, I'm just going to be in the left-hand one. I'm going to go all the way to the back. I'm going to put 2 that match right up to the door, and then we're just going to put 1 more on each side of that. We're going to take that to the ceiling, which actually takes it right up to that wood there. 2, 3, 4 here, and I'm just going to temporarily fill this in here. And then we're going to leave 2 blocks on the bottom, and then just put 3 rows of spruce right on top of that. Okay, so that's the basic shape we need to do what we need to do today. So the doorway is the second block from the left. We're just going to punch that out here. We're also going to punch out the brick behind it, and we're going to look up, and we're going to hit, let's see, we're going to break out 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's plenty. Don't go any higher, or else you're going to break through the roof. We're going to take some glowstone. I'm going to go up to the third stone block. No, third one. Yes, third one. And we're going to put a glowstone there. You'll see that in the kitchen when we do the kitchen video next. So down here, we just need to replace this with some spruce log there, and also on the side here, let's get rid of this brick, and that's going to be changed out to spruce, and we're going to put a ladder on that. And then once we do this, then we can actually go up and do the redstone, because this, whoops, I hate it when ladders go on there. Like, don't you hate that? Just bring it all the way up there like that. And the door, oh, I didn't grab a door. Here we go. Oak door, and like I said, we're gonna have to knock these 2 out. Then put the door down. That way we get the correct hanging door. And I love that tip. I can't remember who gave me that tip for the clubhouse. A clubhouse? No, the bunkhouse. That's what it was. Fantastic. That's just such a good tip. Okay, so I've got some torches up here. So now we still can't get out yet, and that's okay. So we're going to knock this one out, and then to the left of that, we're going to put a stone brick stair, which I don't have on me. I thought I had one on me. We'll put that in the glowstone. We're not going to need that anymore. So that goes there. This just stays a stone block. And then what we need to do is run some redstone in this wall in the form of redstone torches. So first, let's knock out this one, and then we're going to take out all these bricks all the way down. And then let's see now the button, which I do have on me. Okay, so the button goes to the right of the door, 1 block away from the right, and we want to. Let's see, if the block with the button on it is here, we want to go up 1 and get rid of that one, skip the next one, and then get rid of that one. Now, put redstone torches here and here in those 2 spots, and then we're just going to fill this back up with a spruce log, but just to here. Don't put any else, because we just have to run the redstone right up here from there. And he's actually made this one into white wool. I don't know, it's just a weird thing. And then like these 2 blocks are knocked out, I think, something like that. It's not really that important, but anyway. So here's our space up here, which is I've already just kind of randomly thrown around some torches. So what we're going to do is build the Stampy style first, and then we are going to go to town and show you how I'm going to do it my way. So you can decide for yourself if you want to be a Stampy purist. I would not blame you if you want to go for that. But it's like I said, the other way is easier. So if you're not really interested in the complicated redstone, this will be slightly easier. I'm just going to grab some redstone materials here. Dispenser. I don't really need to tell you everything I'm grabbing here, but we'll go through it as we need it. I want to grab some pink wool because that's what he used to kind of designate where, so that we know from up here where the, what do you call it to go? The sticky pistons. Whew, thank you. That was tough. All right, so let's start with his. Let's put the pink wool in first so that we can get that out of the way. So let's see. We're going to go over to, now you should have this ring of, this is the wall that's downstairs, this stone, and then this is the ceiling. We built all this in the last video. So from the white corner right here, let's see how we want to do this, right? I'm going to face this direction, and we want to go to the third block, 1, 2, 3, and we want to go to the fourth block from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and we want to make 2 of them, and then we're going to skip 2, and then put down 3, skip another 2, and then put down, no, something is wrong. Something's gone wrong here. What is going on here? Yep, it is wrong. I should have known. It's right where the torch has to go. All right, we'll just move that torch a little bit over here. That's fine. Okay, so from here, we're going to go 3, to third row from here, and then the third block. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it should start. Oops, I did not need to get rid of that one. Here, there we go, and I'll just put that white one back in here. So we need to skip 2, do 3 here, and I get rid of this accidental fourth one. Put that back in there. So skip these 2, and yeah, skip these 2, then we'll put pink here and here. There we go. So those will designate where our sticky pistons are that will be underneath, facing down. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, is that lined up with that one? Yeah, it's lined up there. Put those 2 in, skip 2, 1, 2, 3. Put those 3 in, and then skip 2, and then there we go. So you should have 2 white blocks there. Or if you've already, if you built the white wool all the way across and it takes up the whole thing, that's fine. Just know that's the difference. Okay, so now we know where the pistons are going to be underneath. So we're going to start by dragging, well, let's see, I'll tell you what, we're going to build the left side first, and we're going to build the blocks first, and then we'll run the redstone all around it. So the way he did it is, if you skip this first block here, which would be the very edge of the room, put 1 here, then 2 to the left of that, and then 1 in front of that, so it just makes this kind of little Tetris piece like that. And let's see, so we have to follow this. We're going to skip 2 blocks and put 2 here. And there should be 1 space in between here and the pink. Okay, and then since we're over here, we'll go, let's see, on the second pink block, right up almost next to the wall. Just leave that, see how it's kind of touching the corner there? You want to put that one, and then 1 to the right of that here. I'm going to carefully turn back around. So we're going to skip this row here, and we're going to put 1 here. I'm going to fly up a little bit so I can see good, and then we're going to put 3 to the right of that. 1, 2, 3. So we should be right here, and then here we're going to stack up 2, and then 2 more right in front of that. And this is where the dispenser is going to be up here in just a minute. So let's see. So we're going to go forward from here. I'm looking at this first block. So we're going to go forward to the third block. 1, 2, 3. And put 1 to the right of that. So it should be like, the ability to sneak a 1 row of redstone right through there. Let's see. Then from here, we're going to we're going to skip 1 block and put a row of 4. We're going to create another stand just like this one. It's exactly like this one. So it's 4 blocks long there, and then it's going to go up for 2 blocks here and here. I'm going to turn back around. And starting at the same spot here, we're going to go to the third block. And then we're going to put 1 to the left of it. So it should be right up against that pink at this point. If that helps at all, making sense, looking like this. And it's going to give a quick little pan all the way across just to make sure you can see everything real well. And then over here in the corner is the final, oops, no, because here all the way up there, so this corner should be resting right up against the corner of the roof there. Then we just put 1 more here and 1 on top of that, and then we'll be putting a Well, let's do it now. We're going to put the dispensers on top of this one, facing this way. And then we turn around, the other dispensers are going to be faced this way. And they go right on top of those there. And the first one, in the chain of redstone that is, goes right there. You already know that, right? Okay, so there's our basic building blocks. We've got our dispensers in. So now let's start running some redstone. Oh, there's another dispenser. Might as well put it now. Here, facing this direction. That starts the chain that drives that side. So that's really the only real difference between the two sides is that. Otherwise, other than that, it's exactly the same. Just a mirror image over there. So yeah, I could use a little more light around here. Let's see. Let's put one like here. Oh, that's better. Maybe on the side here. You know what? I think I can put one in here, because I'm going to have to reroute some of this redstone, and I'm trying to think of where I can safely put it. I think in here is safe. I think in here is okay, and yeah, I think like here. We're not going to worry about the torch placement up here. It's just for the purposes of being able to do this. I think I can safely put one there. That should be fine. Over here, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll put one there. Okay, good. That's good. All right, so let's see. First, we want to put pressure plates in front of every dispenser. You know, by that I mean on the floor in front of the dispenser, because that's where the stuff's going to fall down. And I'm going to grab some. Since we're here, we're going to grab the webs, some spider webs, and let's start at the beginning again over here. So we're going to put one spider web in front of this, and you're going to have to not fly, and you're going to have to crouch in order to get that to attach on there. And then the same thing over here. I'll actually have to walk and crouch here. Or you could point, in this case, you could actually point at the ceiling and attach it there. That would work as well. But we need 2 on these. We need 2 on the rest of them. Oh, don't get stuck in there. There we go. So it's 1 on this one, and then 2 on each of the other ones. And this is a timing mechanism. This is just working with the mechanics of Minecraft. Because when the block shoots out here, it takes a certain amount of time to fall. I think 20 seconds or something along those lines. I can't remember. So then, gives you time to get in there and get ready to go. And then these 3 time the actual 3 gates up and down. So we need to take a redstone. Let's see, actually, let's start here. We're going to put a redstone patch here. Oh, we got to start at the beginning. Should be running redstone right from that right into here. And then we don't need to run any redstone into this one, because when this one activates, it sends the charge over here as well. So that's handy. You could, if you want to figure out a way to do that, you could build another block here with some repeaters just to kind of keep the signals straight. But anyway, this is how he did it. So then right here, we want to put a redstone torch on top of here, redstone here and down here. And we're going to put it on both pieces of the pink here. For now. Now we're gonna the way we're gonna build this is the flow of the redstone, if that makes any sense. So the actual flow of where the electricity is going to go. So there is more over here. We'll get back to that, and it'll connect up to here in just a little bit. So from here, once the game is activated, it sends the signal over to up here. Oh no, I'm sorry. This should be a redstone torch on here, and that shuts off automatically because this is already still lit from that one. So we're going to put redstone going up to that dispenser, and we'll put some dirt in the dispensers in a little bit. That's what he used. Okay, so that goes up to here, and then once the redstone once that block of dirt falls onto here, going to activate this redstone. Put a redstone torch on top of here, a redstone blob here. And that's going to activate this mess here, this set of pistons. And so then once it does that, it's going to go back around to this dispenser. And again, we're going to put a redstone torch here, redstone up to here. And then when this one gets activated, it's going to go into here. And again, we're going to put a redstone torch here, redstone there and here. Okay, so now we have to back up our train of thought a little bit, because the way the game works, once one set of pistons goes back down, the next set of pistons goes up. or maybe I should say, if you start here, these are up, you're fishing, whatever, and then these pistons now pull up and retract, and these go back down. So we have to send a signal back to the first set in order to push those pistons down in order to close that door. So when this gets activated, this is the second row of pistons here. When this gets activated, we need a way to simultaneously activate the next waiting period for the next one, and also to make sure that this is gets lit back up again. Otherwise, it's going to be dark, and those are going to still be down. So the way he did that, let me see if I can get this right here. We're gonna, of the 3 pink blocks here, we're gonna head towards the wall and into this block that we put here earlier. And we're gonna put a redstone torch here, which will then shut off, and then we're gonna put redstone here that goes then links back up to here. So this will initially be dark, and then once this pressure plate is activated by the dirt falling down, it will retract these pistons, and the redstone signal will go into here, and it will activate these pistons to push them back down. So then we have to do the exact same thing here. So we've already got, this will activate the, actually retract the pistons, and we need some redstone to go back here and shut this one off. So what he did was he put a redstone that comes off of here and goes around. Oh, that reminds me, right here we need a repeater to block this signal. So this is going to go around here. Oh, right. This is, oh, I made a mess. Okay, let's take that redstone out. He uses repeaters to get through here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, like that. Don't pull back on any of them. There's none of the repeaters up here you have to pull back on for this method. When you do mine, there is one, and I'll explain that later. This just keeps all the electricity flowing in the correct direction. So then at the end of this, we're going to take our redstone, and we are just going to make a little, put 2 blobs there, and it's going to connect back up with this one. So this is going to feed signal back to this set of pistons, which will push them back down while this one is coming up. It's hard to imagine it happening right now, but you're just going to have to trust me. So now, simultaneously to that, this actually does 3 things. When this block lands here, it retracts these pistons, it lowers these, by putting power in here, which again feeds power into that one as well. So they'll both be down. But it also sets off the timer for the final one, which is here. So we have to put some redstone going out to the edge here, and then we're going to put 3 repeaters here. And again, don't pull them back at all. I'm not entirely sure why those are necessary, but anyway, this is what we're doing it exactly like Stampy. Then we're going to go back here. We're going to run the redstone. It's kind of hard to, all right, I might have to temporarily take this out of here. Run the redstone back here, and we'll get back to that in just a second. Put this white wool back, and here's the important part. And I don't know why this works. I would expect that to turn into a blob, because I would expect the redstone to be cut off by this. I guess it's a stair on the other side, but it does not for some reason. I don't know if that will ever change in the physics of Minecraft, but it works. It works just fine. The signal will travel up and will activate that. So while it does that, it's sending signal over to here, and right here, like right next to where this pressure plate is, we're going to put some repeaters, and we're going to make sure we face this direction. We're going to put 3 down here. Oops. No, that's a torch. That is a torch. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to take some redstone, put 2 blobs here, and we're going to turn around and put a redstone repeater here. Now this is and we're going to keep going. This is to ensure that the power gets back to here, and then the piece we're going to do now is going to ensure that there's power going back to here, so that those are down as well. So from here, we just need to put redstone repeaters going all the way. I gotta sneak them in there. Oh, this is gonna be, I can't do it. I'm going to ruin my redstone if I do that. All right, I got to temporarily take this out because I got to put some repeaters and I have to be facing this direction to do it. But that's okay. We just quickly put that back in there. Okay, there we go. And just bring that around to here. Put a blob of redstone there. And turn here and put, there's 2 here. And then there's going to be redstone going back into here. Okay, so I apologize if you completely understand this. I'm sorry, but I'm about to go through this one more time to make sure everybody understands. So if we put something on here, let's just put that on there. So that releases this redstone. That shuts off. So now the pistons are extended downstairs, even though there's none, obviously, right now. So then that activates this dropper dispenser. So that should, if you were to come around here at that time, you would see there's a piece of dirt on there. And then that releases this. And now you can see this is now activated again. So the blah, 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 amount of time goes by. Now there's something that's, I'm losing all my stuff in my inventory to do this. Okay, so that come on, there we go. That activates that. And did you see that? That briefly that went off. That's what I was talking about before. And it's just kind of an artifact of the way the redstone is designed. But overall, you'll probably wouldn't notice it if you're playing because you're too concentrated on fishing. So this release these pistons and simultaneously make sure that there's power going to both of these other pistons to keep them all the way down. And right about now, this would be, the block would be kind of coming down, and eventually it will. Let's just throw that on there, and that would eventually shut that off, and that's it. That's the end of the game. So that is how that works. So I guess what we should do is let's throw some dirt up in here. We'll just put a few in each of these. You can put whatever you want in here. So you can put some diamonds in here. Knock yourself out. Here, but he used dirt, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'll just put some in here. There we go. Okay. Now you should probably do a test run at this point. What we could do is let's go downstairs and there we go. We'll go into, we built this one, didn't we? We better go over here, and I'm gonna need some light. Not yet. Okay, need some light, and I'm gonna grab some sticky pistons. And yeah, not much in the way of light here. I'm just going to quickly, just sort of randomly throw some light around so we can see what in the world we're doing on here. So we can put all the pistons on while we're here. Oh, and there's that glowstone. Yep, that's good. So sticky pistons upside down coming out of here. So these should all extend as we put them on. It's good. That's exactly correct. Oops, but they have to be in the right direction. There we go. Now we don't have the redstone set up on this side, otherwise you would see those extended as well. So what we could do is activate the game, and then we'll go through it, we'll let it happen, and then I'll probably edit here and there just to kind of speed things along because it takes a little while. Okay, so we're going to push the button to activate the whole thing. So that first dispenser is the first pressure plate has got that dirt on it, and then in a few seconds these are going to lift up to reveal our first place to go fishing. There we go, and we fish, and then at some point the next one goes. There we go. Oh, they kind of disappeared there for a second. Okay, so that's the next part of the game, and these are pushed back down. That's good. So then we just have to wait for the last pistons to retract once, and then we should see, these go down. There we go. Those two. So then you're into the last bit of fishing here, and you're furiously throwing that stick trying to get some fish coming at you, and this is not an easy game. Even if you catch them, I find it hard to kind of like whip them back and get them into there's this little trough that you have to get them into, to kind of claim them as your own. So yeah, and then so once we're through that one, then this last one should go back down. There we go. Ta-da! It's working. Okay. So all three are down. Game is over. So we're going to go. If you're going to play again, you have to manually come up here and reset. Let's go back up here. So you just have to go around, and if there's still a block there, just slurp them up in the order in which they come down. So go start here and then work your way over and that way. Otherwise, if you kind of start on the other end, it tends to trigger more dirt coming out of the dispensers. Anyway, so at this point, if you plan on doing this, continue the stamping method, you will continue to just mirror image that here. Let's grab my white wool again. I lost that somewhere along the lines. So this, because of this, it's, well, actually, no, it is symmetrical. It is symmetrical from here. So from here, in other words, you would, just go backwards. It's a mirror image. Remember, you're not building the exact same thing. It's a mirror image. So it would be, one block away there. Just kind of go back and forth, and you'll see exactly where everything. Oh, that's actually, is that right? One block away from there, and that's one block. Okay, yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm just got a little distracted there. So you'll build the same thing. Build this here, there's here, and then this is just going to go this direction instead of the other direction, and so forth and so on. But in this middle area, if you would like to do this as well, there's these little signs here that are the testimony by Amy Lee and who was it? It was also Elfer Lee, attesting that they saw him design and build this, that Stampy built it himself. So we need some signs to put this. There we go. So for authenticity's sake, we're going to stand for this, and the first one, it goes here in this block, and then to the right of that. But we want to we don't want to put it down facing straight. We actually want to be kind of at an angle, and that will make the sign go at an angle, and it'll look like this when we're done. It says, "I, Amy Lee, 33, hereby witness that Stampy did this all," and then we finish this over here, and again it's at another angle, kind of facing in. So we don't want to stand straight on like this. We want to stand at a bit of an angle like this. Oh, that's a bit more of an angle than that one. It should really be the same angle, but the other way. I guess maybe I kind of stood too much of an angle. Let's move that a little bit. That's better. So I, Amy Lee, 33, hereby witness that Stampy did this all by himself. And there's 4 periods there. No, really, he did! Exclamation point. I promise. Okay. So then apparently Lee Bear must have come along and to add his. Now this one is actually seems like it's straight on like this, and then the second one is like at a matching angle like this. But this one seems like it's straight on, so we're going to face it right there and right on top. You can usually see how it's going to go, but oh, I have to crouch, I think, to put it on top, don't I? Yep, there we go. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Yeah, that looks good. So it says also Elfer Lee X. That's 3. No, I'm sorry. That's 6 E's, by the way. Space X. Seeing the cat do. We'll finish the last one, and we're going to do that at a matching angle, hopefully. Oh, right. Crouch. And then it just says. So the whole message is also Elfer Lee. Seeing the cat do this complicated redstone palava. I'm not sure what that word means, but that is what is on there. I'm sure you will tell me what that word means. But yeah, that should be, that seems like it's like at the same angle as the one below it, so that's good. And then this one looks good as well. So I'll leave you to mimic what you've already done on the left side. Oh, don't forget to put the spider web in front of that before that goes down, and fill that with dirt. Finish that up just like that. In the meantime, I'm going to show whoever wants to learn my method for doing it. So we're going to kind of wipe the slate clean just a little bit here, but not completely. All our work is gone. Look at that. Okay, so here's some. I've kind of cleaned out this area. I left these bits here for the. Oh, let's clean that up there. So the stands for the dispensers are all there. They're all intact exactly the way they were, except the long pieces that came out here, I got rid of those. And you can see I also got rid of this whole dispenser. It was originally like this. I got rid of this, and we left the trail of redstone and just leave these 2 blocks here like this. What we're going to do is, actually we can get rid of these as well, because this method should allow us to just use these timers, except I will have to build one more over there. And since the redstone power is coming off of these, what do you call it, pressure plates, rather than building a secondary timing system, we're just going to run the redstone off of, each side, one going this way, one going this way. Because one of the other little weird things that happens with the STAMPY'S version is that one side tends to go a little quicker than the other, and it's random, and it depends on how fast the dirt falls and how the whim of the gods. I don't know, but anyway, so let's grab some materials here. Let's see, we need let's see, I'm gonna grab the white wool, go back to get some redstone torches, repeaters, some of that. What else do we need? We got the pressure plates already. Oh no, I gotta forget. I do need one, and a dispenser. Oh, I don't want that kind. I want a wooden one. We'll take the wooden one. It's the same. All right, that should do it. All right, so here we're going to face this dispenser out this direction, so there's no need for it to go any other way. And it'll make it easier to run the redstone out of here. So then we'll, I need a, there we go, one of these. Let's see, don't want to fly, crouch. There we go. Okay. And all right, so that will trigger that. Oh dear, hello everybody. All right, so let's grab, we're going to put down the rest of the white blocks that we need, and this is a bit simpler. So on this first set of pink squares, go 1 block away from it and just put 1 here, just on that. It's in the same spot as it was before, but there was like a couple other ones behind it, but anyway, so you just want to be 1 block away, and then here we're going to do it, line it up with this one, and make sure it's lined up with this pressure plate, and just put it in the middle, so 1 block away. And then this one, we're going to do it on the far side, 1 block away, like that. Oop, I got caught in the spider web a little bit there. But that doesn't happen when you fly, so I'm just going to keep flying. Okay, and that's it. That's the only structure we need for this to work. So you're going to like this, trust me. All right, so we're going to run the redstone to this. We're going to put a redstone torch on the front of it, and then we're also going to run redstone up to the dispenser. There we go. So now we just need to run a little bit of redstone here and here, which technically you could actually run it to just one and it should activate both, but that's all right. We're just going to cover our bases here. So now the redstone is going to come over here. The flow is going to go, since this activates this, we're waiting for this to drop down, then boom, it drops down. So again, it does 2 things. It powers this block, which we're going to put a redstone torch in front of that one. I'm going to activate those 3 like that. And then it also simultaneously brings power. I have to do this carefully. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of this. Make sure I don't bring this over to here. It'll start linking up with that. So don't do that. Just bring it straight out here, and then we can't probably go much farther. We'll probably have to just sort of do this. That'll link that up to here. So this is going to activate or deactivate, I should say, the pistons, and it's going to reactivate these pistons over here. But what we'd like to do is I already have a repeater here, is to delay the new pistons that are opening a bit, because we're going to put one down here and push it back all the way to the 3rd notch, because that way what will happen is the redstone signal will come over here, it'll close these, and then it will open these. Otherwise, this might open first, and then those will close, and this is, I don't know. I like to do it that way. So that will accomplish that. And all right, so now part of the redstone not only activates that, but again goes up to the next dispenser. And then this activates, again, this block. Oh, we're going to put another repeater here to delay this one. Pull it all the way back. Bring the redstone out again to meet up with this one. Just make sure it only touches this one. Don't let it get anywhere near that one. We'll put a redstone torch in front of this. And then we just need some redstone there. Then we just need to also run redstone from this one. Same kind of thing, but we don't need the repeaters, so we're just going to leave them off. And it runs right up here as well, but then that's it. It doesn't have to go any farther. We don't have to go into the corner. We don't have to bring this anywhere here, and this is it. This is this is the redstone. Believe it or not. Except something is a foot here. Why is this activated? Why? Oh, I forgot. Okay. I have my own diagram. We're going to need a repeater. We need to face it this direction. We're going to put it right here. That's creating, yeah, that was creating a feedback loop problem. All right, and add another one over here as well. Don't pull the things back. It's just to keep the, it's to keep this torch from powering this again. So anyway, yeah. So that's, so we need two repeaters. One facing this way. This one gets pulled all the way back. That one is just put down there. And again, same thing over here. So what we want when we're sitting here, we want to have all three of these activated. And that is correct down there. So let's see, and that's it. This is it. That is the new and improved redstone. How about that? And I'm sure there's other ways to do it too, but this uses the same technology that was available to Stampy back then. You could probably use a comparator in some way to fancy this thing up even more. I don't know. Not really good with them yet. So then that just leaves, you just have to build these little parts, here over on this side. So let's see, then we'd have to, again, just kind of mimic what's going on over there. So one block away from, and we've just lost our light, people. The studio has gone dark. And their light is here. We go. We can put torches pretty much wherever we want over here, because that'll be out of the way now. So yeah, same thing here. We'll put one block away in the middle and on the far side over here. And we're going to put redstone torches on the front of those. Put some redstone blobs on these three and then these two. So then we just run power off of here into there. Same thing here. Don't have to move the signs. That's good. Power off of there, and then the loops to shut off the previous one. So this power comes off of here, it feeds this, and then it also has to shut off this one. So we can maybe bring this one more over here, and then we can bring it right into there. But we do want to put a repeater here just to keep the power flowing in the correct way. Put a repeater here, pull that all the way back, and then just do something similar over here. We'll just come from here over to here. We'll just wind it around that way into that block. Oh no, I'm sorry. What am I doing? No, it has to go into this. What on earth am I doing? No, that goes into there. But again, I need the repeater. Regular repeater is going to go here, and here we can put one that's pulled all the way back. Well, you can put it up front too if you want to put it here, just to be like the other ones. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because we start from this side on here. So this is going to open, and then once this is activated, this is going to allow that to close while this one's activated. And then when that one's activated, yep, and that will close that one and activate this one. And then we just need to share some redstone with this one. This one might need some repeaters to get this to link back up, but maybe not. No, it looks like it's okay. Looks like it'll be, if I throw something on here, yeah, it looks like it's going to make it all the way around. That's fine. If yours runs out, then just put a repeater in there just to boost that signal. But that will be it. So this is, that way both sides will go simultaneously and equally, and everything will be hunky-dory. So let's just give this a quick test, and we'll go down, and then I'm just double checking everything. Oh, I guess I need some I need some dirt. And this one I know. I think we got plenty still in these. Yeah, we got plenty in here. That one and this one. Yep, plenty of dirt. All right, let's go back down here. Start up the game one last time, and we'll start that. And now, so we should be seeing both of them. So okay, good. So they're all extended right now on both sides. And in just a second, we'll start the game here. All right, and both of them go up at the same time. That's good. So then the next thing that happens is these three will go up, and those actually these two will go down, and then these three should go up. There we go. And perfect. And then the last time, these three will go down, and then these two will go up. Uh-oh. Yeah, something went wrong up there. These two should be contracted. Let's find out what's happening up here. You know, live and learn. I know it works. It does work. I just got to figure out why this is not. Oh, no, that's there. What are you doing out here? This should not be on there yet. The problem. That was odd because there was one already down here, and then there was one up here falling down. So it's like it activated it twice. Oh, redstone can be weird, that's for sure. So let's pretend. So these never retracted. So all right, let's grab this one here. So this at this stage of the game, the bottom, these three would be up, and you'd be fishing. And then this would have already activated this, and it's coming down. So then when it's time, then it switches. It releases a block of dirt there, and then switches. I don't know, it must have been, maybe it was left over from before, I'm not sure. So this is right. So it's down there. It should be working correctly. Yeah, I'm not sure how or why that block of dirt was still on there. It might have been just I didn't reset it earlier. It must have been what it was. So, or something to that effect. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's slowly making its way down. So if we run downstairs, we should be able to see the game ending very soon. Let's go down here. Go. All right, that side, no, I'm not sure if that side worked or not. We'll have to double check because I didn't actually pay attention to that. So this side should be going down in just a little bit. There we go. All right, so the game is over. So let's just make sure. Yeah, well, I was about to make sure that all the power's extended, all of them. Of course it is, because all the pistons are extended. So there we go. So that's two different methods for doing it. I bet you could come up with more, and I invite you to do so, and to, if possible, share maybe with pictures, or if you want to post a video, what you did to make Stampy's contraption here work. Because there's lots of room up here. You can do lots of stuff, and if you keep the timing mechanisms to just one set, that opens things up quite a bit. So I'd be really curious to hear if anybody can use like those comparator redstone doohickers with dispensers, or I don't know how you want to do it, but I'd be very curious to see how everyone else did it, if you do it some way differently. So that is it. That was a good long redstone episode, I gotta say, and I figured as much when we got started here. But this is good. We did a good job. Oh, wait, whoa, we did it again. I did that thing where I almost finished the video, and I realized that I didn't build the fourth thing to shut this. Well, I don't know. Is that gonna? Yeah, I would have to run redstone from here. It would really be like the other side of that and around, but I really I really don't want to do that. So I think I will build a secondary one of these over here. Let's just grab some white wool. Sorry about that. You know, these sort of things happen here in my videos. Maybe you're used to it by now, probably. Let's grab some dirt and grab a repeater just in case I need one of those. All right, so we're just going to run some redstone off of this. Yeah, so this is right. It goes around here, so we just need to, whoops, need to take these two out. We want to do it just like, there we go, yeah. So we want to put the blocks here and here. Yeah, right touching the corner there, that pink one, is that right? Yep, that's right. So dispenser goes on top. Oops, not facing that way. Now you can get them facing different ways. Run the redstone back here up into that. Oh, pressure plate, that's what we need. Pressure plate. Where did you go? There we go. Put this down here. Put some dirt. Oh, spiderweb. Spiderweb is very important. So one here, and then we'll just point to there to get that one. And there we go. So that will activate that one, and it will shut this off, and or I should say turn it back on and lower the pistons there. That's why the other ones were lowered when we went down there. That was the trouble. Woo. Okay, so you can figure out another way to do that if you want, but that'll work. That will work. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Something about yeah, here we go. I'm Darman68 holding the spiderweb. Whoa, too close, way too close. I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.